Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved? Been loved in a way that makes you say, don't ever wander or stray. Been loved so complete, whenever you meet, moments just turn into days. Have you ever Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved? Been loved till you see what life's meant to be, loved unconditionally. Been loved when you're good, been loved till you're bad, been loved when you're happy or when you're sad. Have you ever been loved?
This is vocalist, keyboardist, and producer Wade C. Long, and you are listening to Lady Diva Live Radio. And now, your hostess with the mostest, the lovely Brenda Moss, a.k.a. Lady Diva.
Welcome, welcome, everyone, to Lady Diva Live Radio. Here I am, Brenda Moss, your host with the most, here calling from Evansville, Indiana. Welcome, everyone. Phone lines are open. Welcome back to my guest and my talented best friend, Wade C. Long. Wade Channel Long. Welcome back to the show. Welcome.
What's good, Lady Diva? Thank you for having me once again.
Oh, my goodness. You always have a bag full of surprises, and you really tugged at my heart on that first track I played, Have You Ever Been Loved? Oh, my goodness, that song touched my heart. And the way you played the keyboard almost reminded me of a church organ or background choir, church choir. But the
Oh
song is
wow.
touching, especially the way you raised your voice. And I'm like, there he is. So, what inspired you to do this song?
Oh wow. There was a particular inspiration, female who inspired the song. Aside aside from that though, I wanted to make a song that really simply asked that question. Have you ever been loved? And I wanted to use examples in the lyrics of what love means to me, because I always tell people, if they don't know, the English language is kind of a mutt language. And what I mean by that is it's a language that's made of several other different languages, and in most languages there's a lot more there's a lot more different words for the one word we use for love. So I wanted to say what I meant by the word love and give different examples of it, because I feel like we use that word really like loosely, and I would even say lazily in some cases. But I just kind of wanted to bring attention back to it and just ask people, have you ever really experienced this? And what is, your feeling on what love is, and what is your example of having experienced it? And so that's where I was coming from with the song.
Well, thank you for that information. I got a lot of feedback from some of my friends. Some of them said it reminds them of, they feel like Jesus is giving them so much attention. That's how they feel loved. There are persons talking about family, relatives, family members, children, feeling loved. And not only that, boyfriends, girlfriends, and married couples take it to an intense state. And I felt the song when it brought me back to a memory I will never forget. So yes, it runs in many different ways, and I want to thank you for that track. By the way, how that track is doing on the charts right now? Because when was it released?
It was actually released to a few radio stations in August, and so it's been floating around there in some of the smooth. Be added to some of the adult R&B stations at the first of next year. So we're really taking our time and kind of saturating different areas and allowing the song to do well. It's done well on a few charts. I'm mostly proud of it being on the Smooth Jazz Network Top 100 for going on, I would say, I think close to 2 months now. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm really happy, and I'm glad about the feedback, and I'm glad that there's so many different ways that people are taking the song. When I sent it to the awesome guitarist on there, Andres Coca, I sent it to him and explained what it was about, and he was like, I wouldn't limit it to that, because to me it sounds like it's talking about God. So it's so cool that you said it reminds some people of their relationship with Jesus, and I think that's awesome. However, anyone wants to take it, and that interpretation of love. But no, it's doing really good on radio. I'm really grateful, and want to thank any radio people that might be listening that have supported it so wondrously. I'm really proud of its success so far, and excited to see what it's going to do in the new year.
That song, that single would do great for Valentine's Day, and you singing live at somebody's wedding.
Oh wow! Well, I'm available for anybody that needs me.
Oh,
I'm
y'all
easy to
hear that?
find, and so I'm available. Anybody needs me, I would love to come bless their wedding or anniversary. Or
Yeah,
I know a
yeah,
lot of people have been renewing vows. I'm good for that too. So
yeah.
definitely hit your boy up. I'd be happy to come perform for you.
Oh my gosh, you better start getting ready. So, give your information on how people can follow up with you online or how they can contact you.
Oh yeah, so I'm on all the major social media platforms at Wade C Long, just like it sounds, at WADECLONG. My music is on all the major platforms, and then also I always tell people, if in doubt, do a Google search for Wade C Long. I'm the only one that comes up last time I checked when I do a Google search for Wade C Long, so I'm pretty easy to find.
Yes, and also he's pretty easier to find on my shows on Lady Diva Live Radio, Let's Jazz It Up, Blog Talk Radio, and Spreaker. He has been on my show several times. I believe this is your 8th or 9th time, or probably more, that you've been on my platform. So if anyone hasn't heard any of the shows that I had Wade on my platform, do so. Feel free to listen in, and all my shows are free to listen in. So as we move along, Wade, now the last time
As
you
we
were on
move
my
along,
show,
well, you're just going to give me all of that without letting me thank you for all of these
okay, go right
times
ahead,
that I've
go
been on
right
your
ahead.
show.
I'll
I
take
appreciate it.
it.
You were one of the first people to actually invite me onto your show, and you've been doing it ever since, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for that.
You know, Wade, I love you. You're my friend, talented friend, so talented. Sometimes I
Love you
be
too.
in bewilderment on how you come up with these melodies and how you get on that keyboard and I be looking at your posts online. I'm like, okay, I get what he's talking about. What's he talking about? You know, you know. So I
Right.
be on you, Wade. I don't be missing nothing. So yes, you're
Appreciate
my
it.
friend,
Don't
man.
take it
So
lightly.
and thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate you. You know,
So
you even let me do your little intro. Your intro. Not only little because it's little, but no, you let me do your intro.
oh no, that's a keeper right there. I will never delete that one. So so as last time you were on my show, which was January 7th, and we talked about the album A Long Story. Now, some of the track songs I will be playing throughout the show tonight that will be coming off that album, and some other singles that were off other albums. I have Electricity. I have Celebrate You. I have She, which is also my favorite, and Way Back When is a favorite of mine. So let's talk about Celebrate You. That track, how's it doing on the charts now? I mean, it just shot straight up to the sky and blew up. I mean, it just went everywhere. So how's it doing now, Wade?
It is still doing very, very well.
Oh my God!
I really couldn't be more. I mean, you think about it, almost a year later. I really couldn't be any more pleased. The way Hil St came on that song with me and just made it, just took it to the next level. And I feel like there was some kineticism there. We just really brought the song to a place that made us both really proud of it. And then radio caught on to it. It caught fire in the UK for a while. It's been in the US. It's been on number one on a few charts here, but it's continuing to get airplay and continuing to chart several places. So it's really been one of the highlights of my career so far, and I'm grateful. It just, I think people resonate with it, and for some reason they just keep wanting to hear more and more of it, and that's, of course, that's fine with me. But it's done really, really well, and it continues to.
Yeah. So as I introduce you to the curious listeners out there. Now, Wade Chandler Long, he's a vocalist, keyboardist, and producer. And he's been musically inclined since he can remember, he says. And he produces his music himself. And he's an artist from his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. But he's actually made his big move to Los Angeles, California. That's where you're calling from right now, right, Wade?
Absolutely. Yep. Been here going on 17 years. So it's my second home, definitely.
Right. So as we move along, I would like to play Celebrate You and give you time to wet your lips and wet your mouth. You stay in that hot seat. We'll be right back. Here is Celebrate You featuring Hil St Soul. I'll be back, everyone.
I want to celebrate you. I want to take some time. Want to elevate you just because you're mine. 'Cause it's my pleasure to show you my love. Let you know you're the one I'm thinking of, my baby.
I want to be a hero, be a champion. Your lover, your friend, I'll be your number one. You're the one I treasure, who my heart adores. And I'm so proud to be the one that you call yours.
Can you believe it, that we made it this far? So far, my love. I'll live life again just to share it with you and to spend my life with you.
Celebrate you,
Celebrate you.
celebrate you, 'cause you're mine. I want to celebrate you, wine and dine. I want to celebrate you in all time. I want to coronate you, 'cause you're my queen, the most beautiful woman a man has ever seen.
I want to take a vow to not just love you now, but to have you and hold you as long as you allow.
Now can you believe it, that we made it this far, so far, my love. I'll sail the widest seas just to be with you and to share my life with you, baby. Celebrate you,
Celebrate you,
celebrate you, 'cause you're mine. Celebrate you, wine and dine. I wanna celebrate you in all time.
Just wanna celebrate you. Just wanna celebrate you. My love. Just wanna celebrate you, my love.
Just wanna celebrate you.
Celebrate you.
Just wanna celebrate you. My love, my love.
Just wanna celebrate you, my love.
Now can you believe it, that we made it this far, so far, my love.
I'll do it all again just to be with you and to share my love with you.
Celebrate you,
Celebrate you.
celebrate you, 'cause you're mine. Celebrate you, wine and dine.
We gotta
Celebrate you in all time. I wanna celebrate you.
All right, that is Celebrate You featuring Hil St Soul. Thank you all for listening in. As we continue, now, where can that track song be found on which album, Wade?
Celebrate You was from a long story album that I released earlier this year. That was the big song off this album, so it can be found on A Long Story, which can be found just about everywhere.
Right, right. So, with this album, can the whole album be purchased online, and is it can be purchased through your website?
It's not able to be purchased through my website, but it can definitely be purchased online from all the major retailers.
All right. Thank you for that information. Thank you. Now, Wade,
Yeah, sure.
come and give us a sneak preview on some future music projects or any other upcoming projects you want to update us on.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yes, I've begun to work on the next album, and I try to say this carefully.
Yes.
I don't ever want to come off as rude or arrogant, but I would not sleep on me in 2024. There's some things going on, and I feel like it's gonna be a great year for me artistically. I'm getting ready to start performing live again, something that I've been trying to do, work my way back into. That is going to be very, very shortly. Working on the new album, working on some projects for other artists. But the thing that I'm probably most excited about, I can't go all the way into, but I want to start to get people ready for this. There are me and some other artists who are working on a song for suicide prevention and suicide awareness. All of the proceeds will go to an organization that helps people in the music industry with their mental health. There are already moving on this project to where I feel like I can say it's definitely a go, but it's really important, and I'm really excited about the chance to help some people that deal with some of the stuff that we honestly all deal with.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. That's great. That is so great. Because, like, when 2023 started earlier, more people were making awareness about the mental health of yourself and suicide prevention, depression, and other things. And I think that's great. We're artists that are pulling in together. What is the organization name and information?
I wish I could come clean with that, but that's not 100% solid yet, so I don't want to do that yet. But there is an organization that I'm about 90% sure that we're going to partner with. And when this becomes clear, I'm going to – I guess that's another thing that I would say about 2024. Y'all going to get sick of hearing from me because I'm going to be going crazy with these posts online and everything. It's just a real big time for me, so I want to make sure that I take full advantage of social media and all the other channels that we have, but especially of this issue. And this is the first time I'm really announcing this like publicly. It's been something that's I've been kind of hinting around, but yeah, this project is something that I'm really saying for the first time on your show. Myself, I had a near suicide situation in 2012, so this project is really dear to my heart, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited about some of the artists that are going to be on it as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, thank you for coming forth with that information. And that's personal.
So there's your surprise for this show, since you said I always drop a surprise. There's your surprise.
That's really not a surprise because normally people has an attempt to feel that way. And some had a near attempt. So it's like a normal thing to me now because there is so much darkness going on in the world today. We're living in a chaotic world, and some people are not adjusting very well to their environment or whatever situation they're in, and they think they just want to give up. and it's good that you have friends, supporters, and you're still doing your music. You know what I'm saying? But I applaud you, and I thank you for moving towards and collaborating with a supportive organization. Not only that you're helping support others, but it actually helped heal you as well, Wade.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think my music, well, I know for a fact my music is one of the things that has helped keep me. But I feel like there's been such a stigma amongst artists, and if I'm honest, the two communities that have really have stigmatized this over time has been the Black community and the church
Oh, yeah.
community, and
Yes.
it's fortunately it's clearing up somewhat in the past few years, but I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
there's a lot more room to be open and just honest and just make it a normal thing to talk about, which is why I'm taking the opportunity to put it in a song and invite some of my friends along who will do it as well. So yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Wow, that is a surprise. Thank you, Wade.
Yeah, no, the song, if I wasn't clear enough on that earlier, yeah, the song is definitely, it's going to be a collaboration with myself and some other artists, maybe even some of them that have graced your platform before. So, no, this is definitely a collaborative effort more than just me. Really, really excited about it, though. Can't wait to be able to share more information on it.
And you know what, Wade? You better come back on my show with all this. You went up with this project and everything, your music, next album. You better come back on my show. Don't have me come hunting after you now, because you got a lot of good information, resources, and your music. So I want you back on my show with all that.
I will be more than happy to, of course.
Oh, yes. Lovely, lovely. So, as I mentioned, other tracks that I'll be playing, I'd like to ask you about the track song Electricity, She, and Way Back When. How are those tracks doing now as far as you did add them onto the Long Story album? So what feedback have you been getting on those 3 tracks?
Well, actually, so Electricity was on A Long Story, but She and Way Back When were on Nostalgia in 2020. And in fact, that was She's second appearance. She was on my EP in 2014, Love Is. So that's a song that I kind of keep around and keep bringing it back in new form.
Yeah.
The great thing is they are all still getting a lot of radio support. Electricity probably because it's the most recent one.
Yeah.
But they all still get a lot of love. I'm so grateful about that, to see that, years later these songs are, still touching people and making them want to listen to these songs. It's really great.
I had you on my show when that She first came out, and I was telling
right.
you, I feel like, Wade, you were singing that song to me. I really love that track song, She. So I'll never forget the first time I had you on my show, and I was just swept off my feet when you were singing that song, She. And now this new track song, Have You Ever Been Loved? I like, he did it again, so keep it up, Wade. Keep it up. So also,
I'm glad to hear you say that. That tells me that I'm doing my job. If you feel like I'm singing it to you directly, that tells me that I'm doing my job. So I appreciate it.
Yes. I still play She and Way Back When. I love playing that track too. I really do, because I sit and contemplate in my thinking stage, in my thinking moments, and I go back in some memories way back when things were so familiar to me, growing up, and all that, and all the nostalgia and stuff like that. And I love that track song too. So I just wanted to tell you that again. So at this time, you're more than welcome to give some shout outs and any other information you would like to give out to us, please surprise me. Go right ahead.
I don't think I have any more surprises, but I'm just want to thank my creative team. Anybody who has followed me for any amount of time has heard me talk about my music partner, Mr. Hans Anderson, who records most of my vocals, puts up with my little artistic swings and mood swings. Really one of my best friends. He is really a gem of a human being and of a musician, plays bass on a lot of my tracks. And then Andres Coco, I mentioned him earlier, but he's working on a project of his own that I can't wait for. Just amazing guitarist, really, really cool guy. He just plays so many different styles of guitar, and he's just an awesome artist, and he's mastered a lot of my tracks as well. I really have them on my heart, though, my creative people. Those are the two who I think they are always available. And my brother in Resident Long, who is working with me, he was dealing with some things on health-wise when I did I'm trying to think. I know he was dealing with some things when I did the last album, perhaps the one before then. But I'm so glad because he's working with me on this new album, co-writing some things. So yeah, my crew that kind of helps me sound a heck of a lot better than I would if it was just me working alone. I just want to shout them out today.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you an applause for the good work you're doing and future projects you're doing. Sounds so great. I'm applauding all the people that are supporting you. Good going, Wade. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I would like for you to give your website again, Wade, and let everyone know that you're looking for opportunity.
I'm always looking for opportunities. Yes, we'll be happy to perform on a stage near you, even if that stage is not a stage, wherever I'm needed. Feel free to hit me up. I can always be found. My website is wadeclongmusic.com. And I'll say my socials again. Pretty much all my socials I can be found at Wade C Long, at WADECLONG.
Yes, and check out my friend Wade, his new single, Have You Ever Been Loved? Sit back and listen to the lyrics and the music behind the lyrics. You'll get it. And stay tuned in. I'll be playing some more of my favorite hits of Wade's, even off the Long Story album. And also, Wade, any encouraging words you would like to give? And I know you got a message to deliver. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I've had the word hope on my mind for a while. So just want people to know who might be feeling hopeless, that it doesn't stay the same. Nothing stays the same. So if you're in a place where you're feeling hopeless, hold out, hang on, surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with the Lord. Just surround yourself with healthy things and a healthy environment, so that you can get past this season that you're in, because it will pass. Even if it doesn't seem like it won't, it will pass. It always does.
Wow. Thank you for those encouraging words, Wade. And keep up with Wade Chandler Long on his website and also on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media pages, networks, and stream all his music. Keep up with him. He got some more surprises coming for us for 2024. And me, I will still be active in 2024 as well. I want to say, Wade, love you and your music. I'll be keeping up with you.
Love you.
And you know you're
Anytime.
always welcome to come back. Yes, thank you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You have a blessed weekend. And I must say, everyone, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. This is Lady Diva signing out on Let's Jazz It Up. Good night, everyone.
Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved? Been loved in a way that makes you say, don't ever wander or stray. Been loved so complete, whenever you meet, moments just turn into days. Have you ever Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved? Been loved till you see what life's meant to be, loved unconditionally. Been loved when you're good, been loved till you're bad, been loved when you're happy or when you're sad. Have you ever been loved? Something about the way she smiles, that make me go 1,000 miles and think about her all the while. There is something about her. Whoa. Something deep within her child that makes my pain not hurt that much. It fills my heart with joy so much. There is something about her. Because I love her. Thank you.